Thanks for checking in with us here on Spectrum News 1 on this Sunday morning. I'm meteorologist Robert Suhr. We got another very hot day on the way, probably reaching 90 degrees. And, you know, typically in an average year in Bowling Green, we get about 55 days at or above 90. We have had 3 so far this year, which is a little lower than I thought it would be. But we're certainly going to add to this number because we are expecting 90-degree readings for much of the upcoming week. Just absolutely oppressively hot and humid and just very, very uncomfortable to be outside doing anything. And you know, the National Weather Service puts out the risk for heat-related illnesses, and you see we are in that major category for most of us. Some of us in starting to see some of those extreme impacts where you get that major and extreme. It really starts to take a toll on everything. Infrastructure, if you don't have adequate or effective cooling or hydration, you really run the risk of seeing those heat-related illnesses, heat exhaustion, heat stroke. So please stay out of the heat if you can. Keep yourself hydrated. Stay out of the sun during the heat of the day as we'll quickly warm back up into the 80s and 90s. So if you want to cool off with a sweet treat, maybe your favorite ice cream stand, you are going to really have to wolf it down because it is going to start to melt almost as soon as they hand it over to you. This is not one of those days where you can sit back and really savor it. So keep that in mind if you're a fan of those sweet ice cream treats, even snow cones. You see by this afternoon well into the 80s and 90s, there is the outside chance as we get some instability, we could see 1 or 2 pop-up showers and storms. The majority of us will be dry because of just how insanely hot it's going to be out there today. Lows tonight, you see numbers not really reached until just before sunrise on Monday. We'll go to bed tonight with temperatures in the 80s, and then it's right back into the 80s and 90s for our Monday. So we'll call it 93 today, another dangerously hot and humid day, with that very small chance for an afternoon pop-up shower or storm. You see everybody here well into the 90s with heat indices 103 or higher this evening. 70s tonight. You look at that extended forecast. Every day it's going to be in the 90s with that afternoon and evening chance for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm.